Good morning and welcome to Newsfirst Prime Time Sunrise.
A very good morning to all our viewers and welcome to Prime Time Sunrise on this Wednesday, the 30th of April. I'm Arundhati Mudanayaka. Let's start off with a look at your headlines for this morning. Nurses engage in a strike action at the Castle Street Hospital. A number of areas to experience showers while the DMC issues a warning of landslides in 3 districts. The water levels of reservoirs used to generate hydropower reduced by 23%. And now for the stories in detail. The Department of Meteorology says showers or thunder showers may occur during the afternoon or night. The Deputy Director of Meteorology Department added that rain of up to 100 millimeters can be expected in certain areas.
Thunder showers will develop over most parts of the island during the afternoon or night. Heavy showers more than 100 millimeters are also likely at some places. Showers can be expected in the coastal area from Colombo to Batiklo via Galle and Hambantota during the morning. There may be a temporary localized strong wind during thunder showers. Generally, public is kindly requested to advocate precautions to minimize the damages caused by lightning activity. Past 24 hours, significant rainfall. Bandaravilla 112.7 millimeters, Kandy 89.9 millimeters, Pulam 86.2 millimeters, Atmalana 79.8 millimeters, Colombo 68.8 millimeters, Piduruthalagala 47 millimeters.
The highest rainfall starting from 8:30 am yesterday has been reported from the Bandaraville area, with the figures standing at 112.7%. Furthermore, Kandy recorded a rainfall of 89.9 millimeters, while the Puttaram recorded a rainfall of 86.2 millimeters. The Ratmalana area recorded a rainfall of 79.2 millimeters, while Colombo received a rainfall of 68.8 millimeters. A number of places in the Horana and Colombo areas were inundated as a result of the intermittent showers last evening. As a result, vehicular congestion was experienced last night.
Meanwhile, the DMC has issued a warning for landslides in a number of areas and districts. This warning was issued at 10 p.m. last night and will be in effect for the next 24 hours. Assistant Director of the DMC, Pradeep Kodipilli, stated that if rainfall will occur in the following 24 hours, especially in areas of Kandy, Matale districts, as well as Raktota and Bandaraville areas, area residents are to take precautions for floods, rock slides and landslides.
So NBRO issued a warning last night around 10 o'clock for the Kandy district and the Matale Raktota area and Bandaraville in Patala district. So if the rain continues in next 24 hours, the possibility of landslides and cut failures could be, and people need to be alert on this with that. And we have informed and we have disseminated the messages particular and vulnerable communities. And all the district disaster management units will be vigilant and they are standby for all the activities happening in the ground level for the disaster management.
Let's now take a look at the weather forecast for the next 24 hours. The water levels of reservoirs used to generate hydropower have reduced by 23%.
Chairman of the National Electricity Board said at present the generation of hydropower stands at 14%. The chairman added that the remaining 85% of electricity is generated with the use of diesel, crude oil and through the Noracholi coal power plant. The reason for the lack of water was due to the inadequate rains since October 2013. The chairman of the National Electricity Board said that although rains were prevalent during the past few days, the rainfall did not meet the expected levels of water required for the generation of electricity. He further said that a total of 600 megawatts of electricity is generated from the coal power plant in Noracholi.
On to another one of our headline-making stories. Government Nursing Officers Association says that nursing officials attached to the Castle Street Hospital in Colombo have removed themselves from all the duties at the hospital. Now, the president of the association, Samaratna Priya, noted that nurses took to this action following an incident where a doctor was scolding nurses and interfering with their labour room training.
Health
officials are yet to give a solution to the problem over nurses being given labour room training. At present, the situation of clinical training of the labour room training in hospitals like Karutara, Mahamodara, Anuradhapura, Kurunagala and Kandy is at a terrible state. Clinical training has come to an end due to the protest of doctors. Meanwhile, midwives who did not report to work as required had tried to enter the labour room in the Kurunagala hospital yesterday. This is a major lapse in the administration. As a result of all these incidents, the nursing officials are compelled to take into a trade union action. Due to health ministers or officials not giving a solution for the nurses attached to the Castle Street Hospital and Kuliaputia Base Hospital, they went into a trade union action. Meanwhile, a doctor at the Castle Street Hospital has scolded nurses undergoing labour room clinical training. This is a mistake. Therefore, we request authorities to provide a solution in establishing labour room training for the nurses.
The Around the World team, who is on a goodwill tour to promote the upcoming World Conference on Youth 2014, is currently in Moscow, Russia. The next destination is Nairobi, Kenya.
Around the world in 40 days.
The Around the World team, who are on a tour to 18 countries, arrived in Moscow, Russia yesterday. An event was held to hand over the Russian flag. The flag was handed over by the Ministry of Science and Education of Russia. During the event, invitations were extended to attend the youth conference, which will be held in Sri Lanka, while the Russian delegates confirmed their participation at the event. The team is due to depart to Nairobi, Kenya tomorrow and will arrive back to the island on the 5th of next month.
The Ministry of Defence and Urban Development has granted approval for weapons to be given to the prisons for security purposes. Now, Commissioner General of Prisons Chandraratna Pallegama stated that approval has been given to obtain 305 repeater type weapons and 96 pistols. He added that license for these weapons were given yesterday. These weapons will be used when accompanying high-profile criminals to courts and for security in prisons. Commissioner General of Prisons noted that the weapons which are currently being used at the prisons are outdated. And with that, we wrap up this morning's edition of Primetime Sunrise. Thank you very much for joining us. Have a great day ahead of you.
Hotline 0114-896-896. www.newsfirst.lk. Feedback at newsfirst.lk.